Ooh. 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 Just heard something crazy. I just heard something super crazy. Ooh. Ooh. Sorry, I'm strange. I don't know what's wrong with me. Klaus Schwab. Klaus Schwab. Dr. Evil. Ooh, Lizard Man. Has announced that he is going to resign from the WEF. Never thought I'd ever hear that in my lifetime. I thought this dude would just never die. Well, not saying he's dying, but I thought the only way he would retire or resign is in death if he dies, because he's a lizard. So yeah, Klaus Schwab is the founder. If you don't know who Klaus Schwab is, which I'm sure if you're watching this, you know who Klaus Schwab is, the founder of the World Economic Forum. He is evil, I believe. He's just evil. Evil man, top globalist. Like, if there is a supervillain, he is the supervillain in any movie. Wild. This is Klaus Schwab. Let's just look what this dude wears. Look, super villain. Look at this man. Look at him. Look at him. He's like 195 years old or something. I think he was born in like the 1930s or some shit. The 1930s. His father was a Nazi. Look at this. Super villain. Look at this guy. This guy. Good God, look at him. Who wears that shit? There's a video of the speech that he does here, and there's other people that are wearing it. I don't know what these symbols mean. I don't know the significance of these symbols. But just look what he's wearing. Like, this is some fucking culty, weird, evil, Dr. Evil shit. Look at this man. Look at this man. Here's a little quote of Mr. Klaus Schwab, Mr. Globalist. You'll own nothing, and you'll be happy about it. I have heard this speech. There was more to that speech. But, yeah, he's fucking world ruler kind of guy is the things he likes to say. So, founder Klaus Schwab departing as World Economic Forum chair. It's a good day. It's a good day. The Globalist World Economic Forum founder Klaus Schwab has begun to start the process of stepping down as chair of its board of trustees. The Geneva-based institution confirmed Thursday. What? What? Woo! Confirmed Thursday. Let's see. Is this a quote by him? No, not going to read that. No. See, Schwab gave no timeline for his departure for the organization, of which he was executive chair for more than half a century. Like 55 years, this dude has been fucking playing an evil shit. There's so many conspiracies around this guy. So many. Just look it up. Klaus Schwab conspiracies. Fucking dude is evil. But in the World Economic Forum said in a statement to the Financial Times, the process should be completed by January 2027. So his pushing like, all right, here's all my evil shit. I'm going to push this to the people that I trust. Like, keep my evil shit going. So the WEF I don't think is going anywhere. But this fucking guy, thank goodness he's leaving. The 87-year-old signal to the board of trustees he would resign as non-executive chair of the board of trustees reportedly came as a surprise. So he just said, "Oh, I'm done." Oh, and it gets interesting. Why he's resigning? Oh, you won't believe why he's resigning. As non-executive chair of the board of trustees reportedly came as a surprise. I already said that. Given he only transitioned into the job in the past few months and had promised many times to keep on working at mastering global control issues. Because he's a fucking moron. Well, he's actually really smart. Fuck this guy. God, this guy's awful. The globalist will now focus on writing memoirs, he said, making the announcement on April 1st. Oh, is this an April Fool's joke? Was that an April Fool's joke? It could have been an April Fool's joke. Imagine if it was an April Fool's joke. So it's pretty interesting. From what I've heard about this is there's an investigation going on about racism. Oh, and sexism. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine? And now that's why he's resigning. Could you imagine that? This white man from Switzerland, whose father is a Nazi, is racist. Could you imagine that? This racist guy whose father was a Nazi? What the fuck? I thought I had a video here. This guy explains. We'll watch the first minute
World
of this.
Economic Forum founder Klaus Schwab to step down as chairman after allegations of racism and misogyny at the fabled WEF. Yes, the globalist kingpins over at the World Economic Forum. Their founder, who's been there since, 1971, since their inception, is stepping down. He's already stepped down at least a little bit. He stepped down as the executive chair, but he's still been the non-executive chairman for a while. Well, that's going to change. According to the article over at justthenews.com, it says World Economic Forum founder Klaus Schwab told his staff and the company's board of trustees this week that he will step down as the organization's chairman after creating and leading it for 5 decades. His departure comes after the board investigated allegations of racism and gender bias against women in the forum's workplace, which was first reported by the Wall Street Journal. Schwab and the forum have denied the allegations, and yet here we are. Schwab, who announced his plans to step down as executive chairman in May of last year, but he remained as a non-executive chairman of the board. He did not give a reason for his departure, but a spokesperson for the WEF told the Wall Street Journal that the organization is already beginning its search for a new chairperson and expects the full process will be completed by January of 2027. Now, to be clear, he's not going to be around that long. I would argue that he will probably be gone later this year. This is because 2026 is set to be a crucial year for the World Economic Forum, and they need fresh blood in there versus Klaus Schwab, he is ancient, obviously. If he started this thing in 1971.
Anyways, we're not going to watch this whole video, but that's the gist of it. Those are the accusations of why this is why people thinking he's resigning suddenly. He's suddenly resigning because he's a piece of shit. Who would have thought that Klaus Schwab is a piece of shit? He may not be a lizard man. He may not be Dr. Evil. He might be Dr. Evil. But he's still a piece of shit and a racist and a misogynist. Who would have thought that? What? It's crazy, dude. Shout out to J.D. Rucker for that information. Thank you. I also want to read you guys this before we end this. This is just a quick little video. I'm just excited. This is awesome. How cool. Klaus Schwab is the founder and chairman of the World Economic Forum and author of the book COVID-19, The Greatest Reset. That's another conspiracy is he was probably behind COVID-19 or at least started the idea of this. Look that up. That's interesting. This is what he said in his book. At least 4 billion useless eaters shall be eliminated by the year 2050 by means of limited wars, organized epidemics, a fatal rapid acting disease and starvation. Energy, food, and water shall be kept at subsistence. I can't read. Levels for the non-elite. Starting with the white populations of Western Europe and North America and the spreading to other races. Which you can kind of see with the Biden administration. That kind of, some things were happening, you know. There's some turmoil going on. There was a lot of hate going around towards the whites, I will say. So maybe there was some influence on that. I don't know. We're just reading things. I don't know. I'm a dumb person. And the United States will be decimated more rapidly than on other continents. Makes sense. We're dumb. Where was I? Until the world's population reaches a manageable level of 1 billion. That is the decimation of like 7 billion people. That's crazy. That's crazy. Of which 5 million will consist of Chinese and Japanese races, selected because they are people who have been regimented for centuries and who are accustomed to obeying authority without question. They are very strict over there, I will say. But that's crazy. That's a crazy thing to say. What a crazy thing to say. Is this a real book? Is this real thing said in this book? I don't know. Let me know if you know. This is just crazy. This is crazy to read. This just makes you hate this guy, and I want you guys to hate this guy with me. But if I'm wrong, let me know. Let me know down in the comments. From time there shall be artificially contrived food and water shortages and medical care to remind the masses that their very existence depends on the goodwill of the Committee of 300. The global elite, I assume. Let's go back to this picture. If that right there doesn't make you hate this guy, motherfuckers, just look at him. Look at this man. That's evil. These are evil words, evil things that he just thinks about. Oh, and his bloodline's shitty. He's just shitty. He's had so much influence on the world. He's just shit. This is a garbage human being, and he has announced his resignation. And holy shit, it's a good night. It's a good night. Cheers. Cheers to that, buckos. Damn. That's all I got for you. I just thought it was some pretty cool news. I was entertained to read. I'm entertained reading about it. Let me know your thoughts about Klaus Schwab. Did you like him? Did you hate him? Am I wrong about some things I read? Could be. Who knows? I don't fucking know. Interesting. Okay, bye.